Okay, so we're back for the segment with the fun with real audio. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Lordy. And
that was actually not my intention. I'm sorry.
The first segment that we have for you guys to digest and take within you and make yourself stronger like the Highlander would. There can be only one.
It would nourish and strengthen your body.
I wish this kind of thing would nourish and do this, but I'm gonna bring the pain like I was saying because we have Glenn Beck up first.
No. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
that's not as bad as the two Alex Jones clips I have for you guys. So.
Oh God.
I know, right?
Okay.
It's painful.
All right.
So, we have Glenn Beck warning that journalists will soon be murdered in the streets. He's doing this from his Oval Office set that he got built for some who knows fucking reason. Okay, here we go.
Because
he's Glenn Beck.
This
Too
is what
much
I'm
money.
saying since
Okay, rewind here.
Sorry.
since the caliphate. You don't start a revolution because they never end the way ours did in America. Never. The people who started and encouraged the revolution is the same Democrats that spoke highly of Occupy Wall Street.
Did he just say that ISIS is Democrats? Because he's talked about the caliphate, and I don't know. I'm having a hard time following this asshole because
Always. That's the story always with Glenn Beck.
that's how it goes.
Okay.
You know that Hillary Clinton spoke highly of Occupy Wall Street. Barack Obama spoke highly of Occupy. They all did. Yeah.
Sorry, I had cat drama.
Well, I think everybody spoke highly of Occupy Wall Street because they had they were right to be doing so,
They were trying to do something. They were protesting.
Yeah.
And I also think with Bernie coming up for a vote this time around is the culmination of that. The writing was on the wall. Yes, we're ready to take down the 1% or 10%, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. They made that park stinky as shit for a while.
Revolutionaries, we warned you at the time you can't play with matches. And so these same people who were encouraging the revolution are now looking and saying, wait a minute, it slipped through the fingers. What did I say about the Egyptian revolution when they all said that this was going to be a glorious Jeffersonian revolution? I said, it never ends with the people who start it.
It must be really hard being right all the fucking time, Glenn. It just must be so tiring.
I want to point out something.
Yeah.
The American Revolution? No, it's fine. Moving
sorry,
on.
No, I was waiting for your point. I was like,
no, that was my point.
Oh.
He said it never ends with the people who started it, and then when the American Revolution.
Oh yeah. He had an
beginning part there.
acceptance.
Yeah, aside from that.
No, I was
from this.
listening because I was responding to
the kitty cat.
No, well, yeah, there was that because my cat's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
The people who are at the top that pour the gasoline and light the flames and use the masses, those people who pour the gasoline, except for the American Revolution, are the people who control it in the end.
Some would say that the ideas that were brought up during the revolution are currently not the ones that our country is going with right now because
Yeah.
we have a standing military, which they were against. They were for, they were for slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them.
Well,
Half of them.
I
yeah.
watched
That's
1776. I know what's
Jefferson was for slavery. Jefferson.
Well, why not?
Is one of the most
Those women were
brilliant
just too
minds.
fine.
Yeah, it's true. He loved them.
He loved the ones that couldn't say no, you fucking rapist.
Yep.
So
He
now
was a rapist.
Chris Matthews, who was all for the glorious revolution on the streets of Occupy Wall Street, is now saying, how do you stop it? Because he's realizing the people like him who started it are not going to be the ones in control.
Right.
Chris Matthews, I don't think he wants to be in charge of anything except news.
What the fuck is Glenn Beck even talking about?
I have no idea.
ever
I
knows.
never really have any idea. He
The-
just
the-
sounds like nonsense to me
He's
nowadays.
saying that the journalists think that they're going to be in charge of shit when...
He just starts talking.
No, that's
and
you, Glenn. That's you jumping on Ted Cruz's dick. That makes
What?
you think
The-
that you're
the
going to be some
journalists-
sort of person.
The journalists just report, and that's a very valuable thing in itself is for journalists to be unbiased and to just report.
A noble and hardest balls job, man.
Exactly.
This is just piles of stupid spilling out of his mouth.
Yeah, the journalist shouldn't be in charge.
Just bleh.
Yeah.
How does he have this much money? Seriously,
how does he have enough money to build a fucking Oval Office set where he just spews this bullshit?
I know we were making fun of somebody for living in his mom's basement earlier, but I do too. But I do pay for my rent here. I actually do.
Yeah.
Like,
not the same
as
thing.
much as I would to roommate with anybody. Yeah, that's how much I pay for my mom. But my point is, what are you saying? He makes all this money, and I'm like, dude, I have more skepticism than you do.
Well, and I think we all have seen several different examples of, being able to dupe a lot of ignorant people into rallying to your cause and supporting you for no fucking other reason than you're charismatic or nice to them in one instance, and somehow that buys their loyalty to you for time and eternity. I don't understand.
Actually,
and for me, I'm not gonna.
I've heard somebody who is like that, charismatic and getting people to their cause because they were nice to them, say that they were justified in abusing said power.
Yeah.
Well, if people are stupid enough to listen to me, you might as well abuse it, right?
Yeah.
That's
for shows like his where he does dupe people out there, he gets millions of people listening to it, tons of cash heading in his way, because he realized that that's the formula. Because when he was a morning shock jock zoo person in the morning, he wasn't doing anything.
No.
There comes a time where you have to realize, do I want to do what I like to do?
I'll show my tits to anyone. Let me.
The reason I do podcasting, and I'm sure Dan does it too, is because it's a great fucking outlet. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
If I didn't have weekly podcasts, I'd be pent up rage all fucking week long.
Oh my god, I just love being able to sit down here with Matt and Ryan and whatever guests we may have on, and just rant and get things off my chest, just unload and decompress once a week.
Yeah,
like the weeks that we
yell
don't
at random people.
Yeah, the weeks that we don't do a show, like I feel.
You'd like
a lot more
tense. A lot more. Yeah.
There's been several times in my life where I've just wanted to shout into the ether and just say, "Can we please just stop this?" And podcasting is a great way for me to do that. Well, and yes, sometimes I go into blueberries that are a history lesson.
The only reason I bring this up is because this guy has no scruples about anything that he does. Makes lots of money. That's great and everything. We have a audience that we fight for every week, but at least we're doing what we enjoy doing, and we talk about what we want to talk about. We don't feel like we have to make bullshit narratives. We don't have to come up with Obama is a secret Muslim Kenyan, let's see, Antichrist. We don't have to go down that road. We can go, hey, Mormon Church, you're being a bunch of assholes.
Well, and you're not taking advantage of anybody or preying on their weaknesses.
No, we're not. Yeah, I feel a little bad for Beck. Only in the sense that I think he has worked himself into this corner where if he breaks his narrative, he's gonna lose his audience.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard his crazy rant.
I wouldn't lose any sleep over that whatsoever.
No, what I'm saying is that if I act ethically and I do what is right, fuck off everyone.
Right.
Who says that I am acting unethically and I lose quote unquote audience or supporters? Fuck off.
So let's let the turd spewing guy finish what he was saying.
Yeah.
What his goals were. So there's your first question, and I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. And
then you don't hate to say I told you so.
No, you don't. You love to say I told you so. You say it all the time.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I know. Nobody hates to say I told you so.
Everybody loves to be right. Everybody wants to be right. We're human.
I actually, conversely, love to be wrong as well. Like,
no,
oh shit,
being wrong is great, but
you enjoy having things that you are wrong thinking about being pointed out to you, I'm sure. But there's also nothing better than that smug feeling you get when somebody falls flat on their ass when it's something that you warn them about,
When they're just so wrong and have led people down a path. Oh yes, that's delicious.
It's delicious. And yes, we are all humanists.
You're right. You're right. Okay, I
We're all
take it back.
humanists, we're all Satanists, and we want people to thrive in their life, but at the same time, if they're not willing to listen to any advice that people are giving out to them,
Well, and especially if they are, if in the process of doing so they're harming other people, I delight in their demise.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we may have a report next week about something like that. We'll keep you in touch. Let's see. Let's let him finish here.
Something else. Right now, I know that there are people who literally go in and out of lockdown. They are news people who literally are going into lockdown.
I didn't realize prison programs had fucking journalism people. in it.
Lockdown of what? What the fuck is he
yeah,
talking
what
about?
is-
What is about?
Maybe he's talking about green zones and war zones. I don't know. Let's let him finish.
Because of the threats against their lives. This goes back to something I warned when I was at Fox. You people in the press better pay attention because it's
Hold on. Okay. No, go ahead. Let's go ahead.
That's okay. But the sound, it blocks it out, so I have to wait for no noise.
and people are going to be so angry at what's going on and so angry at the press that they will pull you out of your seats. Do you remember me saying this?
Mhm.
They will pull you out of your seats in your own studios and kill you in the streets.
What?
People are going to be
I
so
have no
mad at you,
Fucking
they're
nuts.
going to kill you.
What?
You know, there's not a day that goes by that I haven't thought about taking a tire iron to Glenn Beck, but, you know, I'm not going to come into theblaze.com and pull him out of his chair and be like, you motherfucker, you took away people's money. No, you made people buy gold. No, I'm not going to do any stupid shit like that because it's dumb, but at the same time, there's a certain bit of Schadenfreude, like we were talking about, where we want somebody to fail.
Well, a lot of the time what Glenn Beck says is just, you know, typical conspiracy bullshit or typical right-wing bullshit. Every now and then it's like, this guy is out of his fucking mind.
Oh, he is. He absolutely is.
Yes, you're fucking nuts.